All right, so the things that the average home insurance policy covers, I'm going to list them off here. So you have fire and lightning, windstorm and hail, explosions, riots. You might not think, riots can happen. Hate to bring it up, but, look at the George Floyd thing in Minneapolis last year. That's where that comes into play. Aircrafts flying into the house. I've never had that one happen, but vehicles we actually have happen at least once a year, if not twice a year. Smoke damage. This is kind of a fun one. People assume that they're never going to have a total loss due to fire because they live right next door to the fire department. You know what? If you even have a little bit of fire damage and that fire truck has to come, not only do you have the ramifications of all the water used from the hose to put out the fire, but you've also got smoke damage inside the walls, that kind of thing. So smoke damage is going to be something that's covered. Vandalism, malicious mischief is number 8. We don't have a lot of those, believe it or not. That's probably good. Theft. This is theft of your stuff. There is a limit on that for certain things like jewelry, etc., which contact your agent about. But theft, number 10 here, falling objects. Actually, my funniest story of all time was a falling objects claim. I guess you'll have to reach out to me if you want to know the details on that. Here's one, number 11, weight of ice, snow, or sleet. That's sometimes where claims of water seepage into the attic get covered because the homeowner says, hey, there was just so much snow on the roof that it weaseled its way into my attic and now I've got mold up there. Accidental discharge or overflow of water or steam, that's a fancy way of saying pipe burst. Sudden or accidental tearing apart, cracking, burning, bulging. We don't have a ton of that. Freezing is number 14. That's more like frozen pipes and pipe burst. Again, just a different type of pipe burst. Number 15 here, sudden and accidental damage from artificially generated electrical current. That's a mouthful, but that's pretty easy to understand, where that happens if you don't have a surge protector. Maybe you lose a lot of computer data or need all new computers or electronics because of a lightning strike that power surges backwards. And then last but not least, volcanic eruption. In 17 years, 250,000 policies, we've never had a volcano claim. This is where the insurance company says, we're going to, your catch-up is free. Yeah, well, that's great. It costs you nothing. Volcanic eruption is included in Iowa. Aren't you glad?